friend. Too simple. Don't cry, you'll live.
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple. Don't bother moving. You
Give him the pepper snuff.
don't cry.
The snuff's ready.
Put you 6 feet under.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff. The snuff's...
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Simply the best garments on the island.
Masterpieces by local artists. Tired of your garden? My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
The garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
The best place for reading.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
Ah yes, we were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait. We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains. My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it. We have a large assortment and pleasant prices.
The best antiques in the district. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase. Exquisite furniture for your home.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now. You do miss her.
I do.
One of your early sketches of me. And a rather unflattering one at that. Just look at my nose.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains. May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys. box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
To earn big, you have to spend big. An interesting place for a message to a champion. Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool, one victory after another. Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Bloodied bandages.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word. A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
It should have a warning to cover your ears.
Champion's Whirlpool. Paul's bread and butter.